my last
Hello,
stream.
hello, everybody. Welcome on in to the Ubisoft Forward showcase reveal thing. Oh my god, I'm like half asleep by now. So my
That's all
brain's not
right.
working. I'm one of your hosts, Ryan Turford, and I'm joined by the Supreme Court of Canada, Court Lalone. How's it going, Court?
I'm going good. I got to try out my first modern day Final Fantasy today, and then I get to
Ooh.
see the games that kind of got me back into video game. I would say Assassin's Creed on the Xbox 360, that and BioShock were the games that are just like out of nowhere. I was like, oh, I think I like video games again, because I had my early 20s when you're going out to the bar, and I just for some reason I just fell off a little bit, and then Xbox 360 brought me back.
Mhm.
Especially Assassin's Creed.
Especially Assassin's Creed, which is weird because we're kind of on like opposite sides of the spectrum with this, where the older Assassin's Creed games were not the ones that won me over, when it was actually the newer ones.
Interesting.
Because like I just couldn't get over the controls in the older Assassin's Creed games, where I felt like I was being magnetized to too many things when trying to climb walls or doing acrobatic stuff, and it really like hindered my enjoyment of those older games. So it wasn't really until Assassin's Creed Syndicate came out that I actually got into the series, where, you know, which is, of course, it's funny to say because that's one that most people like will say that they don't like, or it was one that they just didn't really get into. But for me, like that was the one that won me over, and then I've kind of been all in on the series ever since, especially now that they've gone more in that RPG direction, which again,
I love
is better for
Syndicate.
them.
They did the detective sort of story in it as well, when you had to follow the clues. I would say, as a huge fan of the Assassin's Creed series, hey, buddy, I would say it
Hey.
is the most underrated Assassin's Creed by far. And then Unity, after they fixed everything as well, is right up there for me.
Yeah, I never went, believe it or not, like I never went back and played Unity. I still need to find time to do
Oh
that.
my god, I still look at I was actually watching a Game Ranks video yesterday, and they pinpointed Unity and Syndicate on how far ahead they were in graphic capabilities and world building compared to even games that are made now. You go back and you look at those games, because Ubisoft has done a great job of, thanks to the Xbox Series X, they've upgraded everything to like 60 frames per second, and they up-resed everything. And you go back and look at Syndicate and Unity, and it shocks me that these games are that old.
Mhm.
They're what, 2012, 13, something like that? Unity
No,
was
they're definitely newer than that, because they were on PS4 and
Yeah,
Xbox
you're right, sorry,
One.
my bad.
So
Yeah.
I like 2015, 2016.
That's more, it's more 16, 17, I think. Yeah.
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 Well, 17 was Origins, so it was definitely 2015, 2016 for sure. Is what I'm thinking. Also, welcome on in, Seth. How's it going,
Hey.
man?
Hey, everybody. Going well. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to seeing more of that Prince of Persia, seeing more of that Star Wars.
Hey, a little Canto
Excited.
bite in there, Seth?
Little Canto bite, it looked like in there.
Oh, definitely a little Canto bite in Tatooine for sure. At least that's what I'm thinking.
I'm excited, man. I'm looking forward to it. I was really impressed by that their Star Wars trailer. Looked
Was it?
further along than I was expecting. You know?
It looked very good. I was actually shocked on how good it looked, because I was expecting, as a huge fan of the Division. As much as I talk about MLB The Show, there is no game that I have played more than the Division 2 since launch, because I still play it. I was literally playing it the other day with Bobby Miller, and I was expecting that polish, and we got it. Like, their cutscenes that they've redone in the Division 2 by that Studio Massive,
Mhm.
unbelievable. And then I'm watching it on the screen, and I'm like, oh my god, they've captured it again. So I'm hoping that the gameplay loop is unbelievable as well.
Yeah, looked great. Looked real great. I'm excited.
Yes, it's gonna be fun. Now, we actually started the live stream a little bit earlier than our usual live stream reactions this week, because usually Ubisoft does like a pre-show for their shows, but you know, we've got actually the stream up now, and we're not seeing a pre-show for this show, which is kind of interesting. So, but we'll just hang out for, you know, half an hour until the show starts at 1 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Also, Matt Sawinski will actually be joining us a little bit later in the show as well. He's running a bit late, but I'm going to go ahead and mention this here. Thorhall asked the question, what did you guys think about the Xbox showcase? And the reason I wanted to bring that up is because I was on our reactions for that, and then I was part of the discussion for that. But Corey, you actually missed out on our reaction show, and Seth, you weren't there at all. So I want to know what you guys think. What do you think? For starting with you, Corey, what do you think?
I was blown away by Clockwork, especially as a huge fan of BioShock. It's interesting because most of the games that I was hoping to be there, like Fable, it's the reason I, you know, fell in love with the Xbox 360 and right up there and all those games. But Clockwork was that one where Clockwork Revolution, I believe it's fully called.
Yep, Clockwork
Yeah.
It blew me away. It 100% looks like BioShock Infinite. I even saw a post today from someone, I guess, who worked on the game, and they were like frame by frame going, you kind of copied our trailer. But I would say that's more of a, hey, you homage how much those developers obviously love the game and wanted to make something more in that world. But I thought they did a very good job of just showing us video games that I want to play. Like the PlayStation Showcase, I felt didn't have as many, that's a game I want to play.
Right.
The Xbox Showcase, whether it was third party or first party, it was like, oh my God, that's a game I want to play. That's a game I want to play. Like Starfield looked amazing. And then you see all the post after of it. It's only 30 frames per second. I'm like, but it looked amazing. Like I'm at the point where I just want to play games before I give my opinion on the game. Like today, I played Final Fantasy 16. That is not a game for me, but I had a good time with it today. Like maybe instead of always going after and saying this was the best or that was just what do you like?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Seth, what did you think?
It was good, man. I liked it quite a bit. There was I love that they opened with Fable. I think that was like the perfect thing to open with. It was what was good for me about that was like it established like this still has that kind of goofy tone that Fable has. Like because I was a little worried about that first teaser that we got, which was just like I think a fairy getting eaten by like a giant frog or something. I was like, all right. But actually seeing like a character there kicking chickens and having Buddy from the IT crowd in there, like it very much it feels like Fable, and that made me happy. There were a couple things that I was kind of hoping to see that we didn't get to see. I was shocked. How was Double Fine not at that showcase?
Right
Like
there
that
with you,
makes no
Seth.
sense to me.
Especially because like we had that in our predictions, Seth. Like
Yeah.
we were expecting it to be there.
Well, Seth, you
Right.
platinumed Psychonauts too.
I did. Yeah. Like I love Double Fine. I was really expecting to see them there. Was a little shocked that they weren't there. But yeah, like coming into we mentioned the Star Wars Outlaws. Like I wasn't expecting to I know some people were kind of expecting to see that, but like for me, I didn't know that was gonna be there. It was a huge surprise for me.
Same.
And and so like and now we're gonna see like gameplay of it today. I was like, wow, man, like this is really cool. The Persona stuff I thought was really cool, even though I understand some of it got leaked, a couple days before or whatever. I think that's a great get for Xbox. It was a great show. They did a great job.
Yeah, I think so too. I think I said it on our reactions. Like it was honestly one of the best Xbox showcases I'd seen ever.
Yeah.
Like I think
their last
really
two showcases, they're great. Think about
They're
it.
doing good. They're doing good.
It just really depends on if everything comes out. That's
Yes.
kind of the only caveat, kind of. But
yeah, I'm at my interest in Starfield is at an all-time high. I'm still not like 100,000% on board, but I am more into it than I've ever been now that we've seen it. So
I'm worried that I won't play anything else. Like I look at the schedule. I've seen many a tweet from many a person on the social media showing the schedule, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, because we've got Starfield, we've got Spider-Man 2, I've got even Final Fantasy 16. I played it today, and I said to Ryan, I was like, is this what I should expect? And Ryan's like, yes, and I'm like, in my brain, I'm like, this is a 100-hour video game.
Yeah.
If this what the first, I've played just over an hour of it, and I think I've done 80% cutscenes.
Well, yeah, which is kind of the way for that kind of like a game like that, especially like knowing the pedigree of that studio, that is working on it, Creative Business Unit 3, that made Final Fantasy 14. Like that game, when you do the prologue for Final Fantasy 14, it is like almost all cinematics for the first like couple hours of that game, and then you get into that. Like that's kind of how Yoshi P builds his games. So when you told me that, Cord, it was not any surprise to me that the first 2 hours was mostly establishing the story, setting up the characters, setting up the world, and having that be kind of the focus, and then from there like after you kind of get out of the I imagine is the prologue, because I haven't had a chance to play the demo yet. That's when things will open up and you'll be able to explore and do all that stuff.
And to Square Enix credit, anything you do in the demo carries over.
Yeah.
So your save, everything, I would imagine, like trophy, all that, just everything carries over, which I want more games to do that. If you're going to give us a demo and such, it should just all carry over, because you're putting time into it, right? I'm going to finish it.
Mm-hmm.
I made a promise to Matt that I'm going to play this game, and this is going to be my first Final Fantasy I finish. Oh, wow. Look at that name.
Hey,
yeah. Look who's here. Hello,
Sean. I was just about to chat. I was just about to chat in there going like, wouldn't it be great if I could be a part of this conversation?
Well, I saw you join the chat. I'm like, oh, I guess. Sean
unexpected.
Hello, Sean.
I had my morning clear up, you guys.
That's good.
Awesome.
And then I saw you live, and I'm like, I was just about to go. I had a decision to make. I was gonna go sit on my old man recliner. I've got a bag of ice. I'm just icing my knees a little bit. You can't You can't put in 35 kilometers without a little bag of ice here and there. Hot ice. You heat up the ice cubes.
Really?
The best of both worlds.
All right, fair enough.
Rookie of the Year reference. Come on.
We might not know that reference, Sean, but we know the references from James Cameron's Dark Angel Season 1, now available on DVD.
Man. Dude, I need to go. I think I might have given it away at this point. But I had Heroes Season 1 on HD DVD, which I think is up there with that kind of reference, you know?
Yeah.
I think it's similar.
The red, like the dark maroon case.
Anytime I think of HD DVD, I think of King Kong, because that was like when you got the Xbox, the extended ROM drive. It came with King Kong, right?
Yeah.
Well, I don't mean to this is probably why Ryan kept me in the green room for an extended period of time, because as soon as I got in here,
I'm brand new to so the program we used to live stream. I'm brand new to it. I've done maybe one of these streams once before. So
you're like, oh shit, there he is.
I was like, oh, I have to actually add Sean.
Oh wait,
I can't do it. That's a good thing. You don't want people just barging in. You can still have some choice and agency in the thing. Like, we don't need Sean in on this one. You can just sit in the Twitch chat. I think.
Just hang out.
I would think also for like if you were using it for business purposes and doing a presentation, the last thing you want to do is have someone come in and talk over everything.
Yeah.
Court, your shirt is excellent, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Very nice.
Also, I guess I'm the only one who came prepared today with a Ubisoft shirt. I'm wearing my Assassin's Creed Funko
I don't
Pop
have
shirt.
one.
I don't think I have one either.
They don't have a store anymore. I remember Greg Miller once had one that was like they use like all the different colors of their games to spell the word Ubisoft, and I almost got it, but I don't have one. It is what it is. I have my Foo Fighters shirt. It's my second shirt of the day because my daughter's not feeling too well, so the first shirt got a little messy.
Yeah.
But I was just talking about Final Fantasy and how I think I like the game.
Look good, man.
I think I like it. It looks good. It runs good. It has two modes. It has performance and graphics. I was playing on performance. I wish it would tell you what the two modes were, but and the game has a story mode, so I can play it on easy, which I love.
Yeah, man, love it.
I can't see has a question. Hi, I'm just. I have this running to get the drops. Are they streaming or doing drops on the Ubi site, or is this it? So I believe Court. Actually, yeah, you're about to.
So the drops will come as you're watching. So as long as you're watching, it'll actually the drops are enacted. We had to do some certain things, but Ryan's got that all done. You put in so while you're watching, you will be earning your drops. So they come up to as long as you've watched for 45 minutes, you get all of them. But that's the way it goes. Just give me a moment and I'll get the breakdown of what times on how long you need to watch.
Yeah, because they are just automatic at specific times of the stream, and we have no control over it. That's just how this works. So
it's the length. It's for the length of how long you watch it for.
Whoa.
Yeah. Oh, also huge thank you, of course, to our friends over at Ubisoft Canada, who we partner with for this particular live stream, and for their support of the channel and being awesome.
Guys, I have a question for you. I don't know if we should do this publicly, but and we can decide later. But not everyone who won a Game Pass code yesterday has claimed it.
Oh,
and I don't know if I should give them a heads up or tag them. Like they're all in our community, which is very cool.
Yeah,
you know,
it's good.
I feel like if they're in our community, Sean, we should at least tag them.
Yeah, if they're in the Discord.
Give him a chance.
But that's up to you.
I mean, I also don't have
I will say
running during the
on
stream, Sean, so
that you needed to be listening and reply to you as I read your name. You did say that. So that's all I'm saying.
So do I want to give a little leniency or I don't know. I don't know. Shout out to Lachlan though for letting episode actually had a question about that. I don't want to out them yet though. I was about to say who it is, but I don't want to out them.
It's you, Sean. You're the one who did this. You're the one you were the winner.
Well, I'm looking just for thoughts.
Was it the very first person? Because I didn't see that person ever. Yeah, so that's what I think. I don't think that person was in the chat anymore because I actually like right after you announced it, a couple minutes after, I looked because I noticed that when you were announcing the winners, everybody would always chime back in, and they were no longer in the chat. So maybe they were like just there for the draw but left. I don't know.
I feel like that's part of the deal, man. I feel like that's
you did say, well, that's the only caveat I will say. You said specifically that the person has to reply to you.
Yep.
Did say
during the stream.
We did say that.
Did say that.
What's up, Game Nasty?
Quick question. Can you guys hear the video?
I don't hear anything right now.
I don't hear a thing.
Okay. Because there might be problems with this particular stream that we got.
When you click share your screen, there's a little box at the bottom that says share your computer audio. So maybe cancel the screen share and make sure you click that before you get going.
Yeah, it has to be. I think it has.
Someone
to be
messaged Donnie as well. Ryan was his tech support just moments ago.
And is this a video that we have that we're we're not streaming this?
So it actually is streaming, but it is streaming from OBS.
From OBS?
Yes.
Like it's not. They don't just have it up on like Twitch or.
It's a special stream. So
we don't hear it.
It is streaming the audio. So if you guys can't hear it, it's a problem.
Nope, can't hear it.
Can't hear it.
Okay, I'm gonna mute this for a second.
Because that was one of the things I was saying to Ryan. I was like, we should just do it in here because it was so much easier to when Sean was doing it. And I could hear everything. We were all watching it together. It worked very well.
We got 15 minutes before it really starts. It looks like.
We got time.
Yeah. Well, again, this is just the pre-show. So luckily, if
we'd be talking over this anyways.
I was gonna say any of the troubleshooting we can do during the pre-show.
So Sean, Seth and I already. What is your Ubisoft game thing that you?
Ooh. Dude, I don't know if I can pick one because I really like Far Cry. I really like the Assassin's Creeds. I know everybody's hyped about Mirage, and there's a lot of history there as far as people really enjoying the original ones. But my love for Assassin's Creed came in the later ones. It came from Origins and Odyssey, but maybe went too far with Valhalla. So this Mirage might be a good reset on some things. Maybe Valhalla got a little too big. Maybe I can get in on the ground floor, as it were, with Mirage. But I was trying to think. I was trying to come up with something silly in the chat. What the heck was a game that they showed forever ago? It's a sequel. Oh my god! Had a bunch of weird alien people.
Yeah, I know you're talking about the monkey.
I'm sorry.
Beyond Good and Evil.
Beyond Good and Evil. Thank you. Holy
Ryan,
cow,
did you message Donnie? He messaged you.
I don't have an answer to his question yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to
take AC back to the roots, says Dev.
Well, according to some people, I guess almost like data miners or whatever, they're looking at the images and they're saying that it's Mirage is actually AC 1 and 2 redone.
Yeah. And I could be down for it, man.
Yeah.
Like I'm becoming an old man. I don't need all these games to be 4,000 years in the making. Like that's
give me like a 25-hour Assassin's Creed game, and I'm like way happy with that.
I'm down.
Honestly,
I'm down.
Yeah,
I think that's one of the first conversations you and I had, Seth, when I was talking about Valhalla. Like I was like, I love Assassin's Creed, but Valhalla was just too big.
Yeah,
especially the double ending. That kind of rubbed me the wrong way.
Slices.
I probably played the wrong protagonist in that. I went with Cassandra in Odyssey, which I think was the objectively best choice, and then I went with female. What the heck is their name?
Is it Eivor?
Eivor, yes. And I think that was the wrong choice. I think that
was definitely male. It's almost like they put it on the cover to tell you which one you should go with.
Right. Yeah, totally. But they did it really interestingly in Odyssey too, because it sort of like flipped. because those two
Right.
characters still exist.
They were siblings.
Right.
So
Like, I thought that was so good. And I don't think that's the case. You're just choosing one version over the other.
Yeah.
But there's DLC in Valhalla, and you only get Cassandra. Like, she comes back, which is so cool. You get to play with her again, and it's just really cool. It's not as long as I wanted it to be, but it's a very cool DLC.
Locklith has a good question. I don't understand, and this is why I'm not probing for further questions. Something going through OBS. I don't understand what Ryan is doing.
So
with OBS.
I believe we've figured out the issue. The issue is Melon doesn't actually support. Melon knows the program that we're using. Doesn't actually support the ability to pump through audio from programs that are not like a web browser, which we can't get this particular stream to work through a web browser. So I will basically just actually, instead of using VLC to do this, we will just use a normal, I'll just open up just the normal stream. We'll just watch that. And at least that'll work.
So they sent like a different.
Is that a file that you're running?
Stream or something?
No, so it's not a file. It was like a special stream. It's a whole technical thing. I won't get into it here.
I didn't understand, and Donnie didn't understand, and we were both kind of freaking out last night. And then Ryan's like, "Hey, I got it." I was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, it just the audio itself. I could hear the audio, but I couldn't tell that it wasn't coming through the stream until you guys said it wasn't working. So
probably prevents you from watching like a DVD or a movie or something like that and just sharing it.
True.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
I think that's the real.
The only
my guess is when, because the drop has Riders Republic in it. My guess, this is just my guess here, that Riders Republic will have music in it that is copyright.
Right. But yeah, if I press this unmute button,
relationship between
you guys can
Yep.
I'll mute it for now because we're still kind of waiting for that.
The other thing that you could do is because this is what we did for like Zelda, for example, is you could use OBS as like a camera or your capture card or whatever it is as a camera and hit add cam. I don't know if that would work or not, but I mean this works totally fine.
Yeah.
No, I just like this how we can all see this. Like, that's the one thing, is as much as I was a Melon detractor at first because of the video quality.
Yeah.
Now that it works, I love this when we did the Xbox showcase and we were all able to not have to have separate screens open. I was just watching this with almost actually watching it with you.
Totally. No, when it works, it works. Oh, Assassin's Creed. Yes.
So good. And this is
showing off Unity, because Court and I were talking about Unity earlier.
This is Unity?
Yeah, this is so we talked. I was watching a video today, Sean, on Game Ranks, and they were talking about the top 10 games that still hold up and you just don't realize it. So they showed Unity and they showed Syndicate, and they were talking about how old they were, but because of the power of the Xbox Series X and the up-resing, and Ubisoft updated a lot of their old games to 60 frames per second, Unity included, you play them now and you're like, oh my God. Plus the amount of world building they did is unimaginable.
Totally.
Like, it blew everybody away then, and it's still better than some of the new games now.
It's still so good.
Stingray X, Unity was ahead of its time.
They
100%.
were just pumping them out so fast that they didn't have like this legacy, because you were already on to the next one. By the time you could sit and appreciate it from a more historical standpoint, you're like, well, you're playing whatever's next. And they totally changed it eventually with Odyssey, or with Origins, I should say.
Well, when I got my Series X, I went back because I didn't have the achievements for them because I played them all on the PlayStation. I went back. That was the first thing I did, is I went back and played all the Assassin's Creeds again. Just because I love the franchise so much. Like, when I went to Europe, I went in when I was in Rome. My wife was like laughing at me because I'm like, oh, that's an Assassin's Creed 2. That's an Assassin's Creed 2. She's like, but this is but the Colosseum's in the game, honey. That's where I know it from.
Yep. I love that in games. That was the same when I went to Washington, D.C., because I had just played Fallout 3. I'm like, oh, the mall. I get it now. I understand what this is all about. Or even New York City with Liberty City is close enough. You know, like, I love that kind of stuff.
Well, I even watched Division 2 making of, when they did.
That's amazing.
It's in Washington. They tried to do it, and Ubisoft does a phenomenal job of this. They tried to make it as accurate to the landmarks and the streets and everything as they possibly could. They even put like the coffee shops and stuff that they call different things. They're still based on the ones that are actually there and such like that.
Dude, that I don't know if they ended up doing with any of the other ones, but they did like an explorer mode or something in Origins where you could just walk around Egypt and like learn things about like the culture and history and stuff. Such a cool idea, man.
They've done it with all the Assassin's Creeds. So it's like when after you finish it, you can go back in and just play it with no NPCs. Well, NPCs are there, but no enemies are there, which is very cool.
Such a cool idea.
Court, is there anything that we have to, are there buttons we have to push on Twitch to get the drops? Like, I'm watching us as well. I kind of want the drops too. What do I do?
According to everything that I sent to Ryan and we were looking at it, it says that Ryan set it up with a special stream. We just have to put our hash. Hey man, how's it going?
Hey,
we had to put our hashtags in,
Matt!
and that's it. That's all we needed to do. That's what it said.
Up.
I'll double check, but that's what it.
It's based on time, right? I think the longer that you watch, the more you get.
Times. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, welcome on in, Matt. How's it going?
What's up, fam? How's everybody doing for this good old Ubisoft?
Oh, we're doing well. Like we had some great like technical issues before, but otherwise we got.
So Sean, it says here that we must select special events category on Twitch, which Ryan did. Yep. We put the hashtags and that's it. Yeah. And then you also have to have drops enabled in our Twitch. But Ryan, it's all there.
I don't know. I will have to go.
Ryan's like, oh, that third criteria. Yes, of course.
The fun never ends, guys.
Dude, okay, so we talked about Ubisoft games that we're looking forward to. I'll let Ryan kind of look in the background there. How could I not mention The Division? Dude, like, I think that there's a huge potential here for this. Like, I'm kind of glad that my schedule totally opened up here. The Division could really wow me.
Yeah, drops are enabled. Yep.
Okay, thanks,
So
Ryan.
Heartland, one thing I will say, Sean, it's a little bit different than what we're used to in the Division 1. And Division 2 to me is still a game like I was playing it. I want to go back. Like, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I started playing the Division 2 with Robbie Miller in the new season, and I haven't been back to Diablo yet.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Like I haven't. Like I'm just
I get it.
Division. So that's how much I like the game. Heartland is more of a you can play it by yourself. There will be a little bit of a story there, but it's more of an online game than even the Division 2 is. So there's going to be more of like almost like capture the flag type elements in there. So I'll see, but from what I understand is they're going to be adding story because Ubisoft does a great thing with their games of free content, right? Like any of their games give you free DLC. You can get the season pass, but they're all still going to give you free story DLC on almost all of it. And for what I understand, Heartland's going to have that as well. So even as a huge Division 2 person, I'm cautiously optimistic about Heartland, but it's still, I'm hoping today we get, hey, here's when the beta starts and all that kind of stuff. And then we get to start playing it because I've signed up for this thing and I've still have not got any emails on when the beta is for this.
Do you think there's a chance do they do the beta available right now?
Well, I wish, but maybe like a couple day one, but they did say like if you signed up and they've showed it a couple times and they were like sign up. So I don't see why they would ask us to sign up so many times for this.
True.
And then just drop it today. That's my only
good point.
My only thing.
Yeah, because I think like the more likely scenarios they use today to promote like, hey, just so you know, you can go sign up for this now that you've seen the game, and we'll launch like next month kind of thing.
I hope so. I'm very excited about it because it'll be the first one. Because they said because of Heartland they weren't going to do the crossplay because they were going to go back originally because that was part of like the roadmap to give the PS5, the Xbox, like do the upgraded version, and then everybody could play crossplay, and then they never gave it to us. So I'm hoping as a fan, I'm hoping because I know, like, look at Donnie Reese. He just started playing the Division 2 and he's like, dude, I'm like, I know game is so good.
I know. It's like, is it too late though? Hopefully it's not too late.
Well, there's a new season right now. I'm playing it with
a good time to jump in.
Robbie Miller. There's even a roguelike aspect to it, which if I don't play with other people, I get destroyed, but it's there.
Yeah. I mean, the only game it's too late for is Friday the 13th at this point. It's too late to jump.
It is too late. Yeah.
Everything else, you're probably okay too.
The Division needs crossplay though.
What is your favorite Ubisoft title?
That's a good question. I mean, like I came up on Assassin's Creed. I love the older ones more than I do the newer stuff. So that's why I'm actually looking forward to Syndicate. I think I just want Splinter Cell back more than anything. Like I think that's the one that in my heart, like Splinter Cell has always been there. Like always enjoyed playing it. The co-op that they added in at some point was just a blast. And like I'm sorry, I'm so distracted by these people on the stream right now. But yeah, dude, I want to see Splinter Cell. I'm just stoked that we've seen Prince of Persia. I'm excited to see more of it. But I think the one that I'm most excited for today in terms of like a known quantity is Star Wars. I'm literally at the end of Jedi Survivor. Loved it. Very, very curious to see what a Ubisoft take on the Star Wars open world universe would look like. I'm excited to see more of it today. I think we're in for a pretty decent show.
And Massive is the same studio. They're a European studio, I believe, that made The Division.
Yeah.
So if they can, because already the cutscenes, because they redid The Division 2, and you can go back and like even Donnie was like, "Oh, there's new cutscenes." I was like, "Yeah." And as I was watching everything yesterday for the Star Wars, The Outlaws, I was like, "It's awesome!" Like seeing Canto Bight and all the little areas, but the way they did the animations for the cutscenes was like, this is a lot like what they did with The Division when they redid it, when they gave it that PS5 version, like the upgrade. So I was like, oh, okay. I'm hoping that we get the same gameplay feel, not the cover feel that we get from The Division, but Massive has done a very good job with shooting mechanics and so on and so forth. My guess, this is just a guess here, that it's third person.
I think for me, the biggest thing that I'm a little bit nervous about, because I played a bunch of Division 1 and a bunch of Division 2, and while the gameplay was great, I don't think the story ever really did anything for me. And with them kind of going into what will be a story-focused adventure, I'm not saying that they can't do it, because I don't think there's any reason to believe that they can't. I'm just curious to see what that looks like from a developer. We haven't really seen them go full board on story before.
Well, interesting enough is they went back and redid it. So the Division 2, if you play it now, it's more story-driven than I've ever. Like I actually replayed it on Xbox, and it was totally different for me. Like they've redone the game.
10-second warning. I'm about to unmute the stream, so please tell me if the audio is really, really loud, guys.
It's pretty loud.
Okay. Better?
That is better. Yes, thank you.
Better.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. Oh, how's nobody talking about Just Dance?
My daughter loves that game.
Let me tell you what, Sean.
Shout out to Yardens at Starlink 2 Star Fox, man. Give it to us.
Opening with Just Dance, baby.
Wait, what is the Olympics esports official license event? What is? Dancing?
Just Dance is. Oh, by the way, I'm muting this part because this will be copyrighted. So
100%.
Good one.
We will unmute this when the Just Dance segment ends. But starting with Just Dance.
Also funnier to see them dance in utter silence.
Total silence.
Yeah.
I think what we need right here in the future is a CPG BTS remix that will play whenever there is anything licensed going on. We just play that instead.
I would love to just hear like the squeaks of their shoes like on the floor and nothing else right now.
Like one of those silent raves where everybody's listening to it on their headphones.
Yes. Yep.
Ryan, what resolution are you streaming at?
7.
I am streaming the actual stream itself.
Yeah.
Oh, I just used the default that Melon uses. It's a 720, I think.
Sorry, not Melon, but like, what are you watching it at?
YouTube. Oh, yeah, I am watching it 1080p, 60.
It's just a little. Is it choppy for anybody else, or is it just me?
It's not choppy for me, so I will turn it.
It is a bit choppy.
I will turn it down.
So one thing I noticed when I wasn't on the stream with you guys, Sean, and I was watching with my daughter while my wife was out at Shoppers for 2.5 hours. It got choppy only when there was a ton of action on the screen. Like when they showed a ton of action, it did. The video stream itself got choppy. And I think it is what it is at this point.
It is what it is. Yeah.
It is what it is.
Because I turned it down to 720. I can turn it down even further if we need to.
720 is good. Nobody can tell the difference. Look, we were all watching Starfield yesterday, and it all looked good. Everybody's like, that might be 60. So nobody knows.
Sean, it's only 30 frames.
Whatever,
only 30 frames.
The game looks amazing.
The game looks amazing. Holy crap. The light changes based on the star and the atmosphere. So who cares? Oh, get out of here.
Come on. Good save, Ryan. Good save.
Nice one.
Well done,
yes.
Ryan.
Sail!
Yes!
Sail! Yes! I love you, Sean. Oh, so good.
Good God.
Awesome.
What have we done?
I'm very happy.
So they mentioned that they said that there was going to be an unannounced game here, and we already got Star Wars yesterday, so there's still something else.
Yeah. It's the relaunch of Skull and
What
Bones.
could it be? Star Wars. They got to start with Star Wars.
Please start with Star Wars.
Yep.
Yep.
Yes.
Here we go.
Yes.
I don't know. It might be Avatar.
Yes.
Oh, it's Avatar.
Oh, snap.
Here we go.
No.
As soon as
No.
I saw the Century logo,
No.
I knew. I
Caption on
knew it was
PS5.
As someone who didn't love the first movie and has no intention of watching anything further, I feel like this universe might be better for a game.
Yeah, that's why I'm actually
Actually.
excited for the game. I think there's potential with this game.
I
The
just
second
started
movie is
watching
just
the
the
next
first
one
movie again.
on Friday.
It's the same with Last of Us 2. It will be a better TV show than it is a game.
Everything.
Good call,
from
Sean.
us.
Yeah.
Thank
You,
you.
you say The Last of Us, TOO, as well, because the first one is better as a show,
Nice.
while the second game will be better as a game.
Nice one, dude.
Also, Sean, I'm gonna just let the record show. I also was in the same camp with you about the first Avatar movies, but so I was cautious about seeing the second one, and I actually like the second one.
Yeah,
I
I'm
need to see
I'm halfway through the second one. I really enjoyed it.
Halfway through.
Got a couple more
It's a
days.
long movie, dude. I'm
If you
old.
like
Yeah.
the first one, you'll like the second one. The second one, my main problems with it is that it's beat for beat the same as the first one.
Yeah, but I like that it's closer to a James Cameron action film than the first one was.
Yeah.
In all the right ways.
Until one day.
Closer, more Dark Angel than.
Just like James Cameron's Dark Angel Season 1, now available on DVD.
It's all connected.
The sales are going up because of it.
Sale!
Sale.
Oh, it's first person.
Oh, I didn't know that. Did we know that?
That's better.
Whoa! I was not expecting that. This looks
Yeah.
cool.
Well, especially because Massive's games are always third person.
Free
so it's
to
nice.
decide who I was
Oh,
going to be.
can we get a VR game, Matt? Because we get a VR game today, by the way.
Free to discover.
Hope so.
what
I
Wait,
hope
I
it's
Dark
something.
Angel is now on
I hope-
DVD.
I hope it's coming to PSVR 2. That's what I want to know.
I felt like that needed to be shown on screen, guys.
That's right, Shy Guy.
Thank you, Shy Guy.
Thank you, Shy
Thank
Guy.
you, Shy Guy.
Thank you, Shy Guy.
Thank you. I can't see the chat, so I.
Now Pandora is under attack.
This is the
again.
first game I can't see.
Don't
You
let
made
the
it.
Na'vi get in our way. Get rid of them.
And I have a choice to make. I choose to protect my home.
That'll go fine.
It looks
Hell of a-
visually
It
very
looks
nice.
very good.
Yeah.
It looks Far Cry with Avatar, but I'm still gonna play it.
That is exactly what I want it to be. I'm actually
The
excited.
Navi.
Yeah.
Using
The Navi-
rocket launchers.
Dude, and like how big they jump and stuff looks so cool.
And I think that's why it had to be
I
first
was
person,
a
because if
child
you had
of two worlds.
third person with this giant,
I
tall
am no
character.
longer. I am Navi.
All right.
Look pretty good.
Yeah,
man.
Solid.
Kind of into it.
Where's that release date? No release date.
Non-existent.
Hey,
Oh wait.
hey!
It's Cameron.
Hey,
Ryan.
I'm Jim Cameron, the creator of Dark Angel.
Yeah, that's season 1 now available on DVD.
And we wanted the audience to feel as though they were really on Pandora, to dream with their eyes wide open, and to explore
With
the world
arms wide
with our
open. Sorry.
characters. And it's always
Honda.
been our vision to embrace technology to allow us to find new ways outside the cinema to immerse people in this world. Our friends at Ubisoft share the same
It's
ambition,
Ubisoft, James.
and the team at
No,
Massive
Is it?
Ubisoft.
Like, what
are
is it?
pushing the
It's
boundaries
Ubisoft.
It's supposed to be
Ubiquitous software.
Ubisoft.
to
Yeah.
bring a new corner of Pandora to life.
I'm pretty sure it's
So with
Ubisoft.
Avatar,
Maybe he'll give away a
Frontiers
copy
of
of
Pandora.
Our
Our
of
creative
Dark
team
Angel.
at Lightstorm has been able
Dude,
to
I
share
hope
their
so.
insights with Massive's talented team, who are experts in creating living, open worlds. Together, we'll be able to bring players to the western frontier with new environments, new flora and fauna, and new characters,
Yeah, Massive's
and
busy,
an
eh?
original story
Dude,
that
seriously.
coexists with the events of the Avatar film. We can't wait for you to join this adventure, and we look forward to
Ubisoft is a
welcoming you
Russian
back
cage up
to the world of
prospect.
Avatar once again. We can't wait for you to join this adventure. and we
That's
look
really
forward to
good.
Didn't he
welcoming
just
you
say that?
back
What's going on here?
to the world of Avatar once again.
I'll say it a third time if you'd like.
Yeah.
Just no
Really
release
wanted to
date,
get the
though.
point across.
Dark
No,
Angel
that
is now on
doesn't make any
DVD.
sense.
No release date.
It looks like they're still going to talk about it.
My name is
Phil Spencer?
There's Phil.
Spencer?
Director. I'm proud to
Billy
be
Phil.
on the
Spee?
team behind Avatar Frontiers of Pandora today, and excited to share a sneak peek of what we've been working on. In this all-new story, you'll set out on a journey of discovery to unravel the mysteries of your past, learn what it means to be Na'vi, and explore new parts of Pandora on land or together with your trusted Banshee in the air.
Cool.
Our ambition is to create a playground where curiosity is rewarded. This tangible and highly immersive first-person experience will allow you to closely connect to a beautiful open world, touch and interact with it, using your size, your superhuman strength, and your natural agility to gain the upper hand. As the Na'vi say, Sivako, let's rise to the challenge on December 7th.
Sure.
Oh, dang.
December 7th.
Let's
Okay.
go.
We're delighted to show you a glimpse of this adventure.
There was
So
silence
prepare
there.
Lucius
One
to
person
Yeah,
clapped.
why did they do that? So that was so weird. Like, did we already know that?
No,
No,
I
no,
don't
we
think
did not know.
information, Sean.
Wasn't that like a big piece of information they just
Yeah.
revealed,
And,
like in
like,
the
there was-
tiny?
Now
And, like,
let's watch
nobody
the
reacted?
trailer again.
Snowdrop.
It's
Here we
a
go.
different trailer now.
Ubisoft does this. They traditionally do this a lot. They show you a thing, they talk about it, and then they show you again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then James Cameron comes out a third time.
Yep. And to
I hope
tell
you can-
you all about James Cameron's Dark Angel Season 1 now available
I'm
on
James
DVD.
Cameron, and 25 years ago, I made a show called Dark Angel.
Which was really what led us to Avatar, the one that you know today. So
You know,
let's
I
get
know-
Jessica, please welcome to the stage Jessica Alba.
Yeah.
That'd
You
be
know,
amazing.
Seth, if they made a modern James Cameron's Dark Angel game, it would actually probably be pretty good.
The story of our game begins.
All right, scrap this one and get back to work on Dark Angel.
To the western
Yep.
frontier.
Massive Entertainment's Dark Angel.
One of
Yeah.
the leaders of the RDA.
Followed up by a True Lies video game. Because we need another new True Lies video game.
Hoping to mold you.
I hope there's a James Cameron skin for your Na'vi.
Yeah.
But his plan is
I hope that there's a
interrupted
bunch of
by the
James
battle
Cameron's crossover skins. So you get,
Blue
you get
James
Terminator
Cameron.
skin, you get that weird water creature from the Abyss's skin, you get a Dark Angel skin.
No, I just want James Cameron, normal sized.
Oh, okay.
Knowing the dangers posed by the RDA, you set out to take them down and look to secure the help of other Na'vi clans. Initially, you're perceived as an outsider.
December is kind of a great time to release this. Like no other big game like this comes out in December usually, you know?
On your adventure, you'll find
Kind of
your
play
own
that over
path
the
as
like
you
Christmas
discover
break
what
or
it means to be
something.
Na'vi.
Yeah,
Mhm.
this is a good
Explore new
holiday game.
regions of
I think.
Pandora.
Especially because we'll be coming off of like right now what looks like to be a quiet November. Obviously, I'm sure we'll find out more, but like this could be a great time for this.
Will it be the game that puts me over the edge to win the Fantasy Critic?
No.
No.
This is the home of the Aranahe, a clan of
Sean's already
peaceful
won at this
weavers
point.
who will guide you on your
Have I really?
front
No.
And on your The Aranahe will show you the way to the real world, where you can bond for life with
Wow.
your very own
Sean, real quick, I love that picture of you and I doing the fusion dance so much yesterday, and Ryan
Dude.
is like, trying to ignore us, and we're like,
Fusion.
hello, wait, no, I'm under you. I'm under you.
I don't even know what that means.
It's Dragon Ball.
Alright, here, don't make me do this.
From the air. If you travel north,
Oh no! So hold on, wait.
What is
Seth,
up?
can you?
So now I
Yes,
just
there we
do
go.
this.
filled with contrasts.
Connection.
Open views as far
Yes.
as you can see.
As if you thought that was gonna work.
Yeah, right. Put yourself at the top if you don't want in on this.
Earn the clan's trust, and they will teach you
This
the
looks
art of
gorgeous,
riding
man.
dire horses.
Yeah.
I have to say, it
Yeah,
looks
it
visual.
does.
It looks beautiful.
It looks
I want to
awesome.
ride dire horses.
Better than Horizon, maybe.
No.
Ooh.
I feel like this occupies similar space in my mind as Horizon.
Just the dinosaurs aren't robots in this game.
A clan
Yep.
Well, I guess we're looking at Sean's new goatee then, considering we know how he feels about Horizon.
Bow and arrows, more interesting characters.
Wow.
RDA operations
Evil
Aloy
humans.
sucks,
the
dude.
balance
She
of Pandora.
is the worst.
They built
Oh,
facilities of
man.
all sizes to exploit resources.
That
Hey guys,
Fire.
guess what? There are bases that you get to explore, just like another game called Far Cry.
In the
Yeah,
process,
it's definitely Far Cry with Avatar, but I'm okay.
I'm good.
I really
I'm
like
good with
Far
that.
Cry. I just
I'm
got
good with
Far
that
Cry
too.
6. I bought it for $20 in the PlayStation Days of Play
and when
sale.
you are ready,
Yeah,
Nice.
I'm actually really
Dragon
happy.
Ball Z.
I don't know why, dude. The fact that it's first person makes it way more interesting to me.
I
I
agree.
wasn't expecting that.
I agree.
Mark your enemies and
Oh, it's
identify
100%. We're marking enemy. Like, it's Far Cry.
traditional
Yeah, it's Far Cry, dude.
Na'vi are
But like it's like superhuman Far Cry, which I'm in. Like if I can jump farther, hit harder, and like just kind of be almost like a superhero, but Far Cry, like that looks great.
And the environments are so like cool and weird and colorful.
Lush.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that Ghost Recon game, Ryan? You could play with multiple people.
Ghost Recon Wildlands.
Was it Wild? No, the one before that. Wasn't Wildlands the one with dude from Walking Dead?
No, that was that Wildlands was the first one. The second one was something else.
Breakpoint.
Breakpoint, that's the one.
Yeah, Wildlands was cool. You could fly helicopters with your buddies and stuff. Is that one?
I played a bunch of Wildlands with friends.
Wildlands I really like. Breakpoint I was just like,
the Breakpoint wasn't very good.
No. And then they put Sam Fisher in there all weirdly.
You will be able to harvest the best quality material again and craft better gear and weapons.
Carambola?
You will also find
So you even got some crafting stuff, like in Far Cry?
To get stronger. As you keep discovering
Wildlands was a ton of fun. We should play Wildlands.
For the Division.
No, we're never playing the Division Core.
We are.
I am. Me and Robbie Bobby Miller. We'll keep it strong.
Oh, I can't wait to stick my tail on stuff.
Damn.
Oh yeah, dude.
Oh, cool. That parkour looked fun.
Yeah.
Parkour.
Looks like
Parkour.
Oh, I like the third person ride.
Do a barrel roll.
Agreed.
Tears of Pandora is a captivating action-adventure game designed to maximize the power of new-gen consoles and PC.
Yeah, I'll play on PC.
Maxing that PC?
in single player
On PC on your
co-op,
ultra-wide. this
too.
game's
They're
probably
co-op.
gonna be
Online
cool.
co-op, baby.
Seth, do you want to touch Tails?
Yeah, I want to touch.
Sean, if I
Oh,
was
dude,
you-
I want in.
Sean, with all these games coming out, you might as well just get Ubisoft Plus on PC for like the $20 for the year and get all the games.
I might just do that. Yeah, that'll work out well. You got a bow and arrow up against a mech. It's fine.
Hey, it worked in the movies, Sean. It don't work in the game. Also, it worked in Peter Jackson's King Kong, the official game of the movie.
That's true.
But James Cameron's Dark Angels have any bow and arrows?
No, it was in the future.
Not yet.
Come on.
There it is, December
Not yet.
7th. Like, that's how you do it. Like, you put it
Yeah.
at the end of the trailer. Like,
Yeah.
did they do a dress rehearsal?
Here we go.
X-Defiant.
Random.
Oh, I
Twitch
love
streamers like
Empathy and
X-Defiant.
Enable.
Let's go.
And Slacked.
And
Karma. One of my favorites.
Slacked. We're back to Slacked.
Yeah.
Back to Karma.
I tried this game. I was in on. I've tried it. Just didn't click.
Is this X-Defiant?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought this game actually previewed okay. I thought. I remember reading that. Like apparently it was fun.
I heard that too.
They've changed it. The first build that I played was just kind of rough, and then I don't know, man.
Sure, I mean anything early. I wouldn't be surprised if it's rough, but I mean like it looks fun. Like I'd kind of be willing to give it a shot.
Yeah. This is the kind of game where I'm kind of waiting until they have
TP!
the release and then I'll play it.
Yeah.
So the characters
chameleon.
you play, like one team will look like a team of Sam Fishers, one team will look like the hyenas from the Division. Like that's how it works.
Yeah, because you're basically playing as the different factions from the Ubisoft games.
Yeah.
Because is this Tom Clancy's
Navi?
X-Defiant?
Yes, it is.
I scored a drop. Yes.
Huzzah!
Did you?
Claim it.
Jealous.
Look at that. It worked, you guys.
Claim
How
it.
did you find out, Sean? Did it show
It
up in
just
your
popped
chat?
up on my next to the chat. It said you got a drop and claim it, and it says claimed. Connect your game account to receive them. So I just got to click a link, and I will connect my Ubisoft.
Yeah, you can do it at the end too, because they do the same thing with MLB The Show.
What you just saw was a collection of live clips and reactions from players streaming our game during our closed beta test in April. And we've been absolutely overwhelmed by the amazing response to our game from players all over the world. Now, for us, community has really been the core of this game's development. And we've had 28 public tests so far, with the recent closed beta being the largest, and of course, the first with no NDA. And throughout all of these tests, we've done our best to listen and respond to the feedback of players. So thank you so much to the more than 1.5 million players who have participated in those tests, and the countless creators and streamers who shared their footage and feedback about X-Defiant. Now we're ready to look towards the future. We are currently planning on launching later this summer. But before we do that, we will be holding another test to address some of the feedback from the closed beta. This open session will be available to everyone on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S from
I will try this.
21st.
Yeah, I was gonna say we can actually try this in a few weeks.
This is a short test.
Oh, so we can
Let's do it together.
Okay, let's do it together.
Oh, together.
Oh, together.
Oh, together?
I'm good.
Code, our controller tuning.
Actually, I'll be playing Final Fantasy that weekend.
I was gonna say that's the weekend Final Fantasy.
So if you have not played X Defiant yet, this is your chance. But let's talk about what's going to happen when we launch later this summer. We will
Burn down the
start with a
establishment.
6-week preseason that will have all of our launch content with 14 maps, 5 factions, 24 weapons, and much, much more. We then move into our year 1 content schedule, which is packed with some really exciting content, with 4 brand new meta-changing factions, each with unique characters and skills, 12 new weapons, and 12 new maps. That's 1 new map every month.
That's a lot of maps.
If they actually
maps in
keep
Halo.
If they actually keep that output, that's actually really good for a live service game.
Yeah.
They've been working on this game
Year 1 is
for
really gonna have a lot
about
of
like beta testing it for almost 5 years now.
a fun arcade
So they've been
experience.
they must have a ton in the kitty for this. Like I was told on someone who played it the very first time that didn't like it, they were like, you should try the new one because it's actually decent. So I'm playing Final Fantasy, so I'll just check it out when it comes out. But
Yeah, like I'm probably gonna wait till the summer official summer release to play. He said it's out this summer.
Is it free to play? Do we have confirmation on that?
Who hasn't yet had the chance, we hope to see
I
you.
don't have confirmation on that.
Thank you.
I think they mentioned it.
I'll fact check. Hold on.
Is it Prince of Persia time? Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
This looks so good.
I am
I'm
much
so
excited
hyped for this.
X Defiant is free to play. Okay, question answered.
Yeah, because otherwise they would have talked about pre-order details probably here.
100%. And I think again, like much more likely to hop in even in the pre-access if it's free to play. Curious to see more. This game
Also,
just looks awesome, dude. I don't understand the reaction online of this. This looks fantastic.
Yeah.
Matt, this online likes to hate things.
That's true.
You
But
know
I think
that
it's
thing that
dope.
they've never played that they're like it sucks, and they're like, okay, sure, okay. Got his Achilles heel there.
Yeah. Also, by the way, the stream is actually it's not melon. It's actually just freezing like that. So.
Oh, okay.
Okay, good to
There's
know.
only there. I can't really do anything about that.
Remember the time Jake Gyllenhaal was this character?
I'm hoping for a
Wabba?
Jake Gyllenhaal skin. I'm hoping
Yeah.
to play as Jake Gyllenhaal.
I'm gonna try lowering the bitrate on this. Here, we'll do 480p. Hopefully it won't break. Or it's just doing it anyways.
It might just be on Ubisoft's end or on the actual
Yeah.
stream's end.
I think that's probably the most likely scenario at this point.
Can't wait.
Yep.
Dude, I'm in on this so much. I cannot
Yeah,
wait.
same. Very excited for it.
Hi, everyone. It's so exciting to be with you today. About 30 years ago, in 1989, I discovered a great action-adventure game, both challenging my skills.
Yeah.
Look at that old game.
It was Prince of Persia. I am Muniradi, game director of Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown.
Woo!
Time has come to open a new chapter and to journey in legendary Persia, in an era where the laws of mortals were ruled by the laws of gods. You are Sargon, a fearless sword prodigy, the youngest member of a squad of 7 elite warriors, the Immortals. One night, Prince Hassan, sole heir to the throne, is abducted and taken to her hostile and cursed land, Mount Kaf. You and your brothers in arms are sent on a rescue mission to save Prince Hassan. However, this assignment will cast you straight into the lion's den. And it is here that you, Saigon, and the whole kingdom must prepare to face the greatest threat of your lives. This is your story. In Mount Calf, your destiny awaits.
Great presentation, man.
Yeah.
I was in on that.
When entering Mount Calf, your mission is clear. Find Prince Hassan and bring him back to Persepolis. However, Mount Calf becomes a prison full of hostile inhabitants. Now separated from your allies, you discover a grand citadel full of mysteries.
Oh man, I can't wait for this.
Yeah, traversal's going to be hard, but fun, like rewarding.
The past
is my guess.
with the future.
The art style actually reminds me of Sands of Time, like
Really?
on GameCube, Xbox, PS2.
Kind of, yeah.
Semi-open world that delivers new secrets as you find new powers. But to reach new areas, you have
This game is going to destroy me.
no sense of timing. A trademark of Prince of
It looks
Persia.
so fluid.
You can definitely tell people played Metroid Dread.
During this epic
Yeah,
journey,
dude.
you won't be the
It's
only
the
one
Rayman
trapped in
Legends
Mount
team? Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Some
Okay, can we get
Which
another
means no
Rayman,
Rayman
Legends, though?
Legends sequel.
while others are more reluctant.
I want to let you guys know that I got some yogurt.
Welcome on.
Proud of
Oh
you.
good.
I always knew you could do it.
I'm very happy for your gut health.
The
It's soothing
Saga
on my throat,
is a
too.
swordsman like no other. He is a fierce warrior, known for being elusive, ruthless, and extremely skillful on the battlefield.
Yes, dude.
So
Dude, this game looks great.
in
Yeah,
this art
I'm
style, can
excited.
Ubisoft make like a Smash clone?
Fueled by anger, he
They
can
could.
happily put his
They could.
life on the line to perform
Yeah,
I'm
don't they have
thinking
that like
Brawlhalla.
Brawlhalla or whatever?
I was gonna say
Yeah.
they already have Brawlhalla. They don't need to do
Is that Ubisoft? I didn't know that. Brawlhalla was
It is.
Ubisoft.
It is.
Yeah, I
Ubisoft.
didn't know that either.
The more you know.
Dude, that guy's got a sword in him.
powers
Oh.
are back.
Yeah, buddy. There we
Yeah,
go.
good. There we go.
This
Good.
Plays
time,
live. Good to see you.
not only in your hands.
Lachlan, this was all for you.
To face such a challenge, master a new side of
I had to
Star
take
Wars.
clothes out of the laundry,
And defy
heat up
gravity.
a heat pad for my knee. I've switched from ice to heat. And I got a Diet Pepsi. I'm like, I did one more
By
thing.
combining
God.
all these skills together,
I'm just gonna come out and say, I don't know what people were talking about as to why they're like, man, this game doesn't look great. This game looks awesome.
Yeah,
This,
it looks
this was
amazing.
easily one of my highlights of this entire week so far. Like, I cannot wait to play this.
Yeah.
Like, full stop.
Oh man.
Yep.
Yes.
Rock
Yep.
solid. Rock solid.
Like, the music sounds dope. The art style looks great. The gameplay looks
Just need
awesome.
I
I really
Stand
don't.
Alone in there, and I'm in.
Yeah, dude.
He
and
just pointed to Phil.
that's just a glimpse of what Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown is all about. I'd like to thank
Those dark
Matrix,
angels.
who composed the in-game music you are just listening to, and of course, my fantastic
Luna.
team at Ubisoft Montpellier.
Amazon Luna. Well, actually, like all of the
cannot wait
Ubisoft
for you
games go to
to get
Amazon
your hands
Luna.
on the game. It releases on January 18, 2024 on all platforms. Thank you and enjoy the rest of the show.
I like this guy, by the way.
Me
I
too,
like
dude.
it
Nice
too.
man.
I like
Good
this
job.
guy.
Yep,
I
looks
like
good in
him.
that sweater.
I like it.
I like
Good
it.
accent. Dannoh, everything I say, I mostly put out there.
Captain Laserhawk.
A Blood Dragon remix. Look
Oh,
at that
hell yeah.
outfit.
Look at this
Hell
guy. How much
yeah.
is he getting paid to stand
This
there
guy
like that?
is the best. I was standing like that for free.
My name is Adi Shankar.
I love.
I'm
Oh my god.
TV and
Adi Shankar?
This is Adi Shankar.
You
Yeah.
know me from the Castlevania animated series
Hi,
on Netflix.
I'm Flash from the new Spider-Man series. Doesn't he look like
Or
him?
He does.
one of my fan fiction shorts on YouTube.
Also,
Hell
I
yeah.
love Blood Dragon. So
Yeah,
Yeah, Blood Dragon's
dope.
Me
amazing.
too.
7
I wonder if this
years
is an
ago,
anime then,
I got
or a
call
show.
from Ubisoft offering me the opportunity to
I
adapt
think
one
they
of
already
their,
showed this not too
very,
long ago, and
very,
it
very
is.
serious franchises into an anime.
Dope.
But instead,
No
I
way.
came back to them with a crazy concept inspired by the mood of Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon.
Oh my God,
Does that mean we can get Michael Biehn come back as Rex Power Colt?
Yes, Matt, I will watch my first anime.
I was going to say, is Cork going to watch anime now?
Vast library of characters.
Anime.
Remixed them
Dude, you should watch
into one
Castlevania.
First. Yeah, dude,
delirious
Castlevania is so
anime
good.
It's really
series
good.
That would become this love letter to the 90s. Or at least how I remember the 90s. And to my absolute surprise, Ubisoft said no.
Poor Ubisoft.
Just kidding. They said yes. That's why I'm up here.
I mean,
This is the
That's
story of how
amazing.
the first anime series by Ubisoft was born.
Yeah, maybe we could turn it up just a tad.
Captain Laserhawk, a Blood Dragon remix.
That better?
This
Let me know.
show is many things. It's violent.
A little more.
It's a dystopian fiction in the spirit of the works of Aldous Huxley. It's a spoof. It's a satire. It's dark comedy. It's a love story. And as a descendant of Indian mystics, yeah, I can tell you it's the most philosophically conscious show you've watched in a long time. The series was picked up by Netflix. It was animated by the renegade genius pirates at Bobby Pill's studio. And today, I'm very happy to announce that barring an apocalypse, which may happen, it will be released worldwide later this year.
Let's go, dude. I think I've seen some of his shorts on YouTube. He's incredibly talented.
Didn't this guy do that Power Rangers one like a whole bunch of years ago?
I think so.
And that's not all. I'm even more excited to share with you an action-packed, Easter egg-filled teaser trailer right now.
If we don't see Rex Power Colt, we riot.
I love it. Yes.
That looks
That looks like
fun.
something.
That looks fun.
I'm glad it's not on like Peacock or something.
Hey,
oh,
look at
right
that.
into
It's
this.
delicious.
I scored
This is
another
a mobile
drop.
game. It's a mobile game.
Court's favorite. Don't
It's
you
a
guys have
mobile game.
phones?
Yeah, this is definitely gonna DMCA.
Oh, I pressed the button. No one can hear this now.
Sorry.
Just pretend like you're hearing cool music, you guys.
Like definitely. ASAP.
Ryan?
Look, we were jamming out. I needed my guitar.
I loved every second of that.
Dannohh actually asked the question. Usually, if you talk over the music, it doesn't get affected. Actually, believe it or not, we usually get tagged anyways. So
We're 2 on point of the singing, so we're still going to get DMCA.
Yeah,
that's true.
Oh, okay, that's great.
Also, I have the guitar pretty close to me, you guys, because I was playing some Rock Band 4 last night. And oh my god, it was so much fun.
The fact that everything is within arm's length for you, Ryan, like you are in some sort of command center there.
I mean, just like a copy of James Cameron's Dark Angel. Now season 1 now available on DVD.
So Ryan, when are you gonna have be able to instantly do the weather report? Like pull the screen down and you can just do the weather report on.
Well, I
command.
actually have the green screen behind me. I can just pull it up and then do the weather report at any time, Court. It's just a matter of having it actually set up to do that at any time is the complicated thing. I don't have that set up in Melon. I actually have that set up in OBS though.
I saw this thing on MKBHD's channel the other day. I was watching a bunch of his dope tech, and it's like a camera that you can use that you actually if you have a whiteboard in your background, you put these 4 stickers on, and you can kind of, when you snap your fingers or something, it snaps to the whiteboard. It finds it automatically and pulls it forward. I think we should invest in this for Ryan, so he can do a proper weather report.
That'd be pretty cool. Also, before we unmute the stream, I just want to say thank you, everyone, to the 31 people.
Welcome, Ryan.
What?
Wow!
Heck yeah!
I didn't know there was
Find out for ourselves.
Register now.
Long live piracy. Be careful what you wish for.
Skullandbones.com.
Sean is literally doing it.
Yep.
I know.
Wait a minute. That's not the URL. What was it?
I think it's just the Skull and Bones website.
Do not go to skullandbones.com. I'm telling you guys. Do not. Oh no.
I don't want to know what's there, but also I kind of want to know.
I am morbidly curious.
Okay, incognito.
Yeah, go in incognito mode.
Skullandbones.com. Okay, you know what? Do go to skullandbones.com.
Jesus.
Register
we got
here.
our Jet Set Radio, Seth. The Jet Set Radio
Wait, what?
crossover with Roller Champions.
Sean, if you go to their Twitter, you'll get redirected. It's a bit.ly. It's Ubisoft.com.
It's skullandbonesgame.com. The game is the important part. Otherwise, you get very muscular, in shape men in underwear.
And what's wrong with that?
Yeah,
I'm just saying, it was a surprise. It was not what I was expecting.
Just got to buy some underwear. That's all.
I do not want to sign up for a closed
Tech
page.
Mike signed up for the underwear store.
Well,
do we have carpool underwear?
Ooh,
I'm into that.
That's an idea.
Honestly, I was thinking we should have 30 frames, 30 FPS for life. And then send it to Phil and be like,
Mario Rabbids DLC.
Mario Rabbids.
Look, Nintendo.
It's your boy.
One of the best characters ever created. Rabbid Peach.
Yes, exactly.
Hashtag healing journey.
Yo, something.
I'm surprised they're not showing the DLC that's supposed to be coming out this summer.
Well, that's what they had. That's what they had in the little clip show, and then they showed Rayman afterwards.
Yeah.
The crew.
Trackmania. Oh no, it's the crew. Yeah, it is the crew.
Oh yeah, it's true because we knew this was coming.
I wish I liked the crew more.
I've never played one.
You can play Horizon.
Horizon's amazing. I'll thank Sean for that. I was never going to play that game until he's like, you need to play that game.
Yes.
And that's the best racing game I've ever played.
Yeah, the driving just feels different in this. There's lots of fun things to do, but I feel like Forza's got the feel of the cars down.
Well, the thing about the crew, and especially the crew 2, I felt this where, you had a bunch of different
yeah, but it's got a Pontiac Firebird, Sean.
Ways to drive, but they didn't really nail the feel of any one of them well. Like you could fly planes and drive boats and stuff like that, which was cool in concept, but none of them controlled super well. Like kind of like the way I felt about GTA for the longest time, because Grand Theft Auto just couldn't nail the driving for the longest time.
I'm realizing this now. You might want to mute this.
Like what?
Thank you,
Celebrating what?
Guys, the court's advice. The stream is being muted, so I'm pulling out my guitar. We're gonna simulate this song.
Can we get Ryan a banjo?
Nice.
Matt, beatboxing champ right there.
Yeah.
But they call me
Motorfest.
Motorfest. Oh, that's a different game. A new game.
No, it says the Crew Motorfest.
It's a new.
Yeah,
crew.
but it's not like
brand new game.
Is this part of? I don't imagine this is a.
No, it's not part of
DLC for 2. Yeah.
So this could be like a Horizon type thing.
This could be like their motorsport type thing. No.
No.
The Crew 2 took off. Now, each month, millions of thrill seekers, just like you, are enjoying, playing, eager to see what's next. I am Stéphane Bellet, Creative Director of The Crew. Thanks.
Lockwood would love him. He's from Ubisoft Ivory
Today,
Tower.
At last, it is my pleasure to introduce the future.
Dude, this crowd is so quiet.
Motorfest.
Maybe they put up
Our
signs.
all new take on the action driving genre.
Fair.
A celebration for car lovers.
Yeah, the video game industry is famously known for being quiet.
Car culture fantasy on the beautiful island of Oahu. In Hawaii. No matter how you enjoy cars and driving on your own or with your crew, Motorfest has something for everyone. Motorfest your portal to a medley of high-octane experiences.
I know,
you
right?
choose how you like to have fun with your cars. This is what Motorfest playlists are all about. Playlists are truly at the heart of Motorfest. Wanna immerse yourself in the most exciting worlds of car culture? Yeah. Yeah. Dive into the legacy of the world's most influential automakers.
Yeah.
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 There's race driving in this game.
Light up the night street racing scene, Japanese style.
So you're not just trying to drive across the United States in this one, like all the other crew games.
Well, they said you're in Hawaii, but then they're showing Japan.
Cutting-edge power of electric supercars.
Yeah, Lockwood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is just a taste.
Even that box
For
art
the
looks
first
very
time
much like Horizon.
ever, we leave the US mainland behind. Our festival has landed in one of the
And it's a
most
festival.
breathtaking and vibrant places
Well,
on
that's why they
Earth.
had the
John, you're
fireworks.
muted.
Oahu.
The
Let's
crew
find
has
out
always
why
been very
Oahu
much like Horizon,
is
just
the perfect playground
not as solid.
for driving fun.
So I guess
through the city street off
we're gonna have to make Sean
Honolulu.
play this to see if he likes it.
We
Power
reviewed
up.
Crew 2 back when it came out, and the Crew 1.
Black ash covered slopes.
Well, you're the racing guy.
I'm still
here.
open. I'm still open minded. Definitely, I want to try this, like, because the Crew looks gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's
This
beautiful,
looks
dude.
nice. Like I'm saying, this looks very nice.
And I think there's
Sunset
room in this space
with
for
your
new
friends.
games to come in besides Forza.
I agree.
Opportunities for fun and challenges.
I just want to see
are endless.
what is it doing differently, and that's kind of what I'm
didn't like
not
me.
seeing here
Playground
yet.
like this goes for a profusion of vehicles.
Well, Sean, that's
Tatawaka,
different.
they always have been.
Choose
The
and
Crew
customize
games have
your
always
ride.
been very similar.
with
This-
one of
this-
the
that
most
part isn't really
diverse
new.
lineups ever.
What's interesting, Sean, is we haven't
From
seen
past,
boats or planes or other
present,
vehicles. It's just cars,
And
Right.
which is
yeah.
different from the
Future.
Crew.
And ATVs, we saw ATVs.
recognize the latest from
Yep.
Lamborghini?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah. I know.
Yeah.
You are as thrilled as I
Yeah.
am
Yeah.
to get
Do it.
into the world
Dusimo.
of this
Do it.
beauty.
Like honestly, this is
Okay,
the guy from
slowly.
True Lies voiceover. Like, let's be honest.
Hey,
Do it.
some of you have spent a lot of energy building the perfect vehicle collection in the Crew 2. In a few weeks, you will be able to import your vehicle collection.
That's really
into
cool, actually.
That's cool.
That's cool.
That's dope.
Yeah.
for free.
Nice.
Whoa.
Well
That's
done.
dope.
Yep.
Thanks.
That's a great
cool.
thank you to you to fans at the last game.
Yeah, dude.
So stay tuned for more news about the collection import and our complete festival
Can more
program
developers do
later
gamer
this
things like
month
that?
during
Like,
Yeah,
say,
our
hey,
summer
here's your
showcase.
thing.
Since the beginning of the year, thousands of players have tested the game and given us priceless feedback.
Can this guy do my
Through
answering machine?
Insider program.
Just be like,
Join the
great.
party.
We need to
Register
get this guy on
now
Cameo,
for
introducing
Cloud
all of our
and share with
podcasts.
the world
He's phenomenal.
your
I want to get
experience.
married again just to have
Yeah,
some
close
officiate.
beta, July 21st. I'm just going on that webpage.
Why
for
did
sure.
they just announce that
From
in a
the
little
entire
card
team
there?
at Ubisoft
Yeah.
Ivory Tower.
Do it.
Mahalo.
Dusimo.
Thank you. Welcome to Motorfest. Enjoy the ride.
And we back. More Crew Motorfest.
Music.
Thank you.
It is
so easy to sign up for this beta, by
Watch out. We're gonna get.
Hey, Seth, I feel like this might be the perfect time for us to come up with a short idea for this little segment. Like watching press conferences and making our own music.
Yeah.
Our own music with it. Yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
Signed up, says Stingray X. Let's do this. Okay, where?
So instead of Mumford and Sons, it's Carpool and Sons.
It's Murford and
Murford and
Sean's.
Murford and
Oh,
Sean. We have a
Murford and
shirt.
Sean's.
Yeah.
Get it right, Court. Come on. God.
Oh,
Wow.
You can try Ubisoft Plus for free.
Really?
7-day trial.
Yeah.
Probably have to give your credit card.
The amount
you
of
know.
games they have coming out here this year, that service is like a must sign up for because
Yeah.
everything's day and date.
There's that, or I mean, the usual strategy a lot of people also employs, waiting for a sale. But no, I think it's. But you're right, Corin. I think it's definitely adding to the value of Ubisoft Plus for sure. Because
I want this stuff on console. Between this and like EA Play Pro, like
well, it is on console. It's on Xbox.
It's on Xbox.
Okay, I want on PS5. Like that and EA Play Pro. Like I want both of those. I would just sign up for them and then not worry about buying these games individually.
Oh, it's September 14th, and
nice.
If you've got the other Ultimate or Gold editions, you get to play 3 days early, you guys.
So there's this. There's Jesus.
This releases the week before Mortal Kombat.
Come on, man.
The week before Mortal Kombat. Let's go.
What do we know from Ubisoft this year? We know Avatar. We know that. What else is
Assassin's
here?
Right.
Yeah. That's on.
So here's the game that I'm hoping they tell us is PSVR 2 after.
So EA Play is on PS5, but EA Play Pro is not, which is the service I would rather sign up for.
I think it's only on PC actually.
It is.
Dude, VR Assassin's Creed.
I need this game on PS4.
Is this real?
Yeah.
No, not actual gameplay.
Not actual. But it's a.
Oh.
It's your girl, Sean.
Now, is Sony like Horizon, Sean? Like, it could look like this.
I just wonder if it's meta exclusive.
The rumors are it isn't.
That,
the
like,
marketing deal is. That.
Oh, I see. Okay.
That's the rumor.
That's right.
Nexus. Man, you look so cool playing VR.
Yeah, dude, infinitely cool.
Fine.
So many people are going to punt their cats at these games.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed that first look at this exciting new way to play Assassin's Creed. Coming to MetaQuest this holiday, Assassin's Creed Nexus will push the boundaries of VR and let you become the assassin. You will feel what it means to parkour, fight, and be stealthy in new memories from 3 legendary assassins, Ezio, Cassandra, and Connor. I cannot wait to see our players feel the thrill of virtual reality in the Assassin's Creed universe. But there is more. Nexus.
I like that his wrist blades are just coming in and out over and over.
Assassin's
Creed
Stop.
Open world
Oh my god, I googled this on Twitter, and within 2 seconds they show a video of a guy jumping into a TV screen saying, "Live look at someone trying to do the leap of faith in the game."
You'll experience the iconic Assassin's Creed gameplay for free, anywhere, anytime. I am glad to announce that you can register now for the upcoming beta. Here's a glimpse of what you can expect.
This is like the new proper
Project Jade.
Project Jade. So there's a thing called Assassin's Creed Infinity.
Yeah, that has like a bunch of bytes, like smaller sized whatever's, right?
Yeah.
It's honoring those that came before
Japan?
us,
Yes.
learning from their
China,
They announced previously that there was
and mistakes, to illuminate and hold their stories to the light.
I guess that Jade would
For
be
all
more
to
China,
see.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like the
That
terracotta.
inheritance of knowledge helps to guide and shape our future. Now it's your turn to build on those foundations
What's up, Pat?
and rise to even greater heights. To step out of the shadows and into a vast world. To make your own legacy.
Something tells me that game ain't going to be short. Look how big this world is.
Yeah, very short.
Looks cool. So yeah, so we do know that there was a Japan one, and now it's a mobile one.
It's a mobile one.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
It doesn't look very good. Like it looked, like it looked fine. Like I
and then you're
lots
like,
of gameplay for this game. Jade is released.
We've all been waiting for this moment. Assassin's Creed Mirage is a very special game, designed as an homage to the first titles of the series that many of us fell in love with. Coming October 12th, Assassin's Creed Mirage takes the franchise back to its roots. Sarah, our narrative director for the game,
will come on stage to tell you more about Basim and his journey. But before that, let's watch our story trailer.
What are you doing?
Don't think.
Nice.
To put my medal on.
Fulath, tell Basim the story of the feather.
Our tradition of the feather comes from Egypt.
Nice. Nice tie-in.
The feathers of the heron were dipped in the blood of the targets. The feathers forge our paths, remind us of who we are, who we can be.
The Order has held dominion over men and their empires for centuries. Strike quickly and end this.
Swallow your questions, serve without complaint. Who is she to tell you when to strike?
Everything you do serves the hidden ones. That is a strange kind of freedom.
You are not the first to walk the shadows broken.
Oh my god, I know that actress.
Pour your pain into
Yeah,
the blood.
I love her voice. She was in Mass Effect, Destiny. She's been in a bunch of stuff.
We are messengers of justice.
She's one of the Quarian, not Tally,
Yeah,
but
not
like
the final judges.
like the head of the Quarian.
Okay.
I know her as like an actress. Like she's in a bunch
Homeland.
She's been in a bunch of stuff. Yeah.
She was in The Expanse. That's what I'm trying to remember her from.
Don't even know what that is.
Have you not wondered at your nature?
Is this a sequel to any of the other games before? Yes, this is actually
No,
kind of like
so-
a prequel. To
Yeah, I was gonna say
the other games.
based on a
prequel
character
to
from Valhalla.
To Valhalla, yeah. You learn about Basim, who is the who's one of the main characters in that game.
And that knife that they showed right there, that knife, when you stab people, it makes them disappear. You want that knife.
What does it mean to be free? What must be sacrificed in the quest for freedom and justice the hidden ones fiercely pursue? How can you find your path and fulfill your destiny when you don't know who you really are? As he grows from street thief to master assassin, Basim thinks he has found a sense of purpose as a hidden one, working in the dark to serve the light. But his nightmarish visions keep haunting him, leading to more questions with no answer. In Baghdad, seeking the truth comes with a price. The capital of the Abbasid Empire, one of the richest, most diverse, and most advanced cities in the world, is at a turning point of its history. Unrest is growing, seeding a revolution against corruption and arbitrary justice, an uprising that will turn the tides of history and change the lives of everyone. Childhood friends, fellow hidden ones, as well as newly formed allies and enemies will shape Basim's adventure. But his horrific visions are the face of a struggle that he can only handle alone. There is a lot to look forward to in Assassin's Creed Mirage, and the best way to make you understand our unique Back to the Roots experience is to show you the game. In the following gameplay walkthrough, we meet Basim right after the assassination of his first main target, as he reports back to Roshan in Harbiya's Assassin Bureau. Enjoy.
You know how long the whole thing is?
We still got to see Star Wars. So I'm going to gas them over and over.
I would say an hour at the most, probably.
I'll double check.
Does the Ubisoft original bother anybody else but me? It's really upsetting me.
No,
Should be
it makes
and
perfect sense, Seth.
Let it go.
yeah, I have to.
Look at that game.
Stop
digging. Oh, look at that.
Parkour.
I don't disagree with you though, Seth, because everything is good. An original.
It bothers me.
This guy plays like me.
For the people getting drops, all the drops are there, so you just go claim them.
In fact, we at Carpool Gaming's account also got the drop.
Because I had to connect my account. Because I had to connect my account to get the drops enabled. So yes, I did collect the drops.
Literally what I'm doing right now.
Looks great.
You're dead! Getting away!
Thank you, ScheiGuy.
Thank you, ScheiGuy.
Thank you, ScheiGuy.
Thank you, ScheiGuy.
Thank you,
looks
ScheiGuy.
great.
Yes, it does.
Looks a lot brighter than most Assassin's Creeds as well.
I was gonna say it looks hot.
Like he's wearing too much clothes. At this
Yes,
point.
exactly.
Alhamdulillah.
Like he should be wearing shorts.
Alhamdulillah. I am glad you are safe.
Alhamdulillah. A first of many achievements to come, Basim.
We should only hope. There's still much work to do. While our focus was on Al Ghul, Fulaf quietly scouted the city for where we could erect more bureaus.
I have found dwellings
She
in
should
3
do
districts
ASMR.
that are most unassuming.
Legit.
Abid and Rebecca have arrived from Alamut and set off to Al Abyssiya and Karkh. I will
Imagine the
make my
crew
way
guy
to
and her had a
Sharqiya
baby, the
shortly.
voice. Wow.
And I will join Rebecca in Karkh, where corruption is as common as the arid air. See Abu Ja'far about some things he's been working on. Then come find us.
Have a look, Basim. I may have something that is of interest to you.
Would you like to see my wares?
What are you buying?
What are you buying?
Gun rhymes with fun, stranger.
Resourceful as always.
Ooh, I'll
My
buy it
thanks,
at a
Abu
high
Ja'far.
price, stranger.
Are we trusting
contracts
Jafar over
for?
there, or you might try to marry the princess?
Look, it's back to the old ways of like don't take any damage and like the Animus, how they used to have those little challenges.
I like how it looks like they've got like the side by stuff on that board and then missions. You kind of do that in the order that you want to do them in.
This is the place.
Can you only play as
What do you see?
this guy?
Presume,
Only
yeah.
passive.
No female
Let us
version.
No.
consider the
It's his
approach.
story. So he, in Valhalla, Sean, he is like the person that you meet in Assassin's Creed Valhalla that's nothing like anybody else in the game. And then they made this to give his story more.
Also, important to note, this is, by the way, not a full price game. This is actually a budget title.
Yeah.
That's wild.
What?
Yeah.
Like the collector's edition, or sorry, the digital deluxe edition.
Act
is,
as usual.
You know,
That guy who likes
$79.99, which is
said
normal.
she and Ali's followers are trying to overthrow the
How much is
Yeah.
the normal
What
game?
madness!
I think it's $50 US.
Yeah, 50 US.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, so Mario Strikers has some splaining to do.
A little bit. Joe. A little bit.
Shit! What? She got the bastards!
Hit him with the blow dart.
Okay. We all saw him go by the chest and not loot it. We all would have looted that chest.
100% core.
Yeah.
This is an
I
Assassin's Creed game.
exclusively never open chests in games.
Well, you're just missing out.
Ever.
Oh, you got the noisemaker, just like Alien Isolation, Sean's favorite game.
What?
He would look over there and then turn around to find me.
Yeah.
Die now!
That is kind of just what
Oh,
happened.
this is how it would work for me. Like, oh, this
Clearly,
guy.
he didn't do enough exploring ahead of time. This was his first mistake.
Do you know how hard it would be to climb a wall like that?
In a video game, it looks pretty easy.
It looks
Looks
easy.
pretty
Got
easy.
that upper body strength.
No
Survey
kidding.
the area in Kidu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that they have the bird.
That is my
target.
Well, the bird is the word, Ryan. You know?
Bird.
But a bird.
Thanks.
Also, that would be very hard. What an athlete.
He is a master assassin, right?
What athletic prowess he has.
Just go for the target.
Yeah, ignore everything else. Go for the target.
Yeah,
Let everybody
can't take any damage.
Supposedly, you can assassinate more than one guy at once.
Oh, snap.
That is cool.
Yeah.
That's dope.
I was wondering how they do it.
But like, how is he?
He can teleport.
What I wish to know.
He's the modern
No
Jason
more
Bourne.
need die this day.
Well, you're about to die, bah.
Yeah, but you could just hit
It's a
right
trap.
bumper.
It's
and
a trap.
spin
The
He's
Akbar.
making that noise.
It's a trap.
What a way to go.
Thank you so much.
That poor guy didn't even know that thing.
Ooh, parry. Come on, let's see that trap.
There we go.
Yeah.
This looks great.
Come on. Idiot! Stop him! No!
Yeah, that death from above is such a good move.
It's so satisfying. Can you imagine just like walking down the street like a
And
regular
then
person?
murdering someone, yeah.
No, seeing somebody get murdered like that.
Still be horrifying and like traumatic.
Probably.
Takes
no
off
one will
his
notice it's you.
takes off his clothes to reveal a tuxedo, just to blend in.
This game looks amazing.
It looks really cool.
It does look cool. I am the much excited about it.
Good job.
It looks great, man. I had no idea it was a budget title. I had no idea. That's crazy.
Nicely job.
Yves Guillemot will be able to tell us about Star Wars.
Hello, everyone.
I love his voice.
So first, I want to start by
Such a
saying
cutie.
thank you to all gamers
That's kinda
all
cute.
around the world.
Yeah.
I think our
Thank
takeaway
you
from the
by
Ubisoft
Craft.
thing is we like all the voices.
Another unskippable cutscene.
Sorry,
cut.
I'm
You
not
are at
subscribed
the
to
heart
Ubisoft
of
on the Carpool
everything we
Gaming
do.
account. So
And
We want to tell you about mac and
Ubisoft
cheese.
around the world as well, I would like to say a big thank you.
Easy Mac is good. All right.
Your talent
I'll
and
say it.
passion
I like it.
the foundation.
I
of
like
this
it.
fantastic
I'll eat it.
lineup.
I like
So
it.
I hope you are all
Never
excited
tried it.
I like
to
it.
explore the amazing playground you have seen today. At Ubisoft, we are creators of worlds. We are also proud to partner with some of the biggest names in entertainment
Star Wars.
to create original stories in beloved universes.
Also, Beyond Good and Evil is dead now.
Now, I am very happy to welcome
that
That's
spirit
been
alive?
from Ubisoft
It's been
Massive
done.
to give
Frankenstein
you
monster
a
of a
first
game.
look at Star Wars Outlook and
Yes.
gameplay.
Little
So thank you.
bite.
Yeah, when they had Joseph Gordon-Levitt up on stage being like, "We want the fans to make the art for
Yeah.
this game," I was like, "This game's in trouble."
Yeah, it's basically dreams. Like, come on.
It is now time for the
Calm
Star
down.
Wars.
Do you want to see gameplay or not?
Yes.
All right. Let's get over the speech and let's get to the gameplay.
I like his
Star
attitude.
Wars
I love
Outlaws
this guy already.
takes place
Like, I don't want to be here.
time of great civil unrest.
It's like, all right, let's get through this. Look at the fit check
sun.
too.
This is a time
Yeah,
of
that
turning.
actually, those pants and those shoes
For
look
outlaws.
great.
The high waters.
This
Yeah,
is a
dude.
time of opportunity.
Yeah.
As a cunning thief,
Yeah.
Kay Vess and her companion Nyx fight for survival every single
So
day.
it takes place in
relying on their
between.
skills
So,
and
because if you at the beginning of the last trailer showed
As they
Han Solo and Carbonite,
Yeah.
so it takes place before
Kay and Nyx
Before
in
Jedi.
between that
dream
and Return of the Jedi.
of the day that they will finally be
So in between
free.
5 and 6.
Yeah.
But while
Yes.
seeking this
Cool.
freedom,
Kay unexpectedly becomes one of the galaxy's most wanted. So to free herself from the bounty that follows her, Kay will need to pull off one of the greatest
Kind of looks like that actress from
the
Stranger
Outer
Things, which
Rim
I'm blanking the
has
name on.
ever seen. As they navigate the underworld, caught between criminal syndicates and vicious, ruthless villains, Kay and Nix will manage their reputation by taking on risky contracts
Yes, Lockcliffe.
and navigating complex relationships, all whilst avoiding oppressive imperial rule. Kay and Nix's journey will take
See
them
Jabba's palace in the
across
background there, Seth?
galaxy
Yep.
through
Oh, yeah.
stunning, varied open world locations and the wilds of space. One of these locations is Tashara, a moon that features windswept savanna.
She's gonna start walking.
Amberine canyons.
Yep.
Carved into Tashara's striking landscape, the city of Miragana serves as a central hive of scum and villainy.
I see you in the chat. I can't see.
Kay and Nix will encounter
I like what you
several criminal syndicates that learn that everything is measured in the value of influence, reputation, or cold, hard credits. This presents an abundance
I like this
of
dude.
opportunities
Cold,
and
hard
dangers
credits.
for a young, ambitious scoundrel like Kay. On
Let's
behalf
go.
of Massive in Sweden, along with Ubisoft Annecy, Barcelona, Bucharest, Chengdu, Milan, Montpellier, Paris, Shanghai, Toronto,
Hey.
and our amazing team at Lucasfilm Games, it's our privilege to present to you this first ever look at Star Wars Outlaws.
Dude, this thing is gonna be amazing. Look
Let's
how confident he is. It's
Yeah,
gonna be
he's doing it a Rockstar way, eh?
Like they know it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Like
Eve's walked up on the stage. He's like, "I'm rich. What's up?"
If
Yeah.
you're willing to take the
Please,
risk,
nobody buy my
the
company.
galaxy. Thank you.
You broke Matt, Sean. Congratulations. No drop engine.
Eat these mac and cheese instead.
Does not represent the final quality.
This thing is so cute. It literally looks like a furry axolotl.
So supposedly
Yeah.
it's a cat.
My God.
Well, it looks
Sorry about
looks
that.
kind of like a loth cat, but it's not quite.
Yeah, it does look like a loaf cat.
Yeah.
Good boy.
I want that fighter stripped for parts by tomorrow.
On it. All right, Nix. Let's go get paid.
Right into it. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Stealth.
Oh, in the
Yes,
face.
Sean. Stealth. Let's go.
I like how she shook her hand after that.
Yep.
We cannot trust those officers. They take our credits now, but what stops them
Does that little
from
guy help you?
stabbing us in the back?
They showed him helping in the initial trailer.
There's also a droid companion you get in the
Yeah,
game.
look. He can
Helps
do
you by
some-
being
Oh,
cute.
nice. Here it is.
Yeah, there he goes.
Hit that button.
I
Oh,
hope,
cool.
I hope at one point we have to swim and bring a little thing over for him so he can come across the water with us.
Maybe we can give him a
This
little
looks
stuff.
far
I
along
got-
too.
I know
dude.
where you went there, Matt. It's fine. It's fine. I got
Oh,
it.
look at that.
Hang on tight, little buddy.
Guys, it looks great.
It looks unbelievable.
Yeah, it does.
Look at how good it looks.
It looks beautiful.
Next gen is finally here.
Dude, for real.
So if we had like an E3, this is game of E3.
No, I don't know if I go that far, but it looks really
I
good.
was just leaving.
She shot first.
Okay, we'll figure this out.
This is basically just like Star Wars Uncharted. I'm here.
You sound like that's a bad thing.
No, I said I'm here for it. It's good.
See, when she gets shot, it's not actually her getting shot. It's just a chance.
Her luck is running out.
Yeah.
He'll cover shooting, but that's fine.
Guys, it looks amazing.
It looks so good.
This is getting bad.
The lighting and like the smoke and the haziness of it all just looks so cool.
Pew pews on point.
It looks like I'm
Pew is
watching
on
Star Wars.
Let's try this out.
Ooh, I like that.
Let's try this out. Whips out a giant gun.
Dink Ferric.
Whoa,
Dink
language.
Ferric.
Language.
Big Ferric.
Yeah.
Oh, grapple. Parkour.
Get on your
I think
speeder
that went
bike.
pretty well, right?
She's going right off the cliff.
Yeah.
I really thought she was going to.
These
But you
guys
can.
don't quit. Hang on.
Ooh, the slow-mo.
Nice.
Nice.
Look what happens when EA doesn't have Star Wars exclusivity.
Yeah, like
Right.
Amy Henning right now is going, oh, come on, man.
Indy 5, I got the
Kinda,
package.
yeah.
Where are you?
Waiting for you in Jauntus Hope. Were you seen?
I said I got it.
Mind you, if
what
it
else
wasn't for
matters?
Fallout,
Should I
They would've
assume
kept
you
on
won't
with
be
this
working for the
multiplayer.
Pikes anytime soon?
Well, they'll probably forgive me.
The Pikes are actually from The Mandalorian too, aren't they?
Yeah, they were in the Mandalorian. They're
They were in
mostly
the
in the Clone Wars series, but they did pop
They
up.
were also in the Clone
There's
Wars.
John
That's right.
Turturro.
Yeah.
We made it, Nick.
And the book, The Tarkin, there's a lot about the Pikes in there. I wonder
Yeah,
if we can get
so
hit by one of those.
I was literally
You
just
gotta
thinking
watch
the
out
same
for
thing.
traffic.
Hey, Andy.
You're late, Kay. Donka's waiting.
What? Are you worried?
No.
Okay.
No, but you're Troy.
What?
Be careful. Donka's a broker, not a friend. She can't be trusted.
Who can out here? See you back at the ship.
Round 2 and I still like my odds. Kay Vess. Back already. I told you she's fresh, but she's good.
Who's this?
Just a friend. Join us.
Job was more complicated than you said, Danka.
You lived. Hey, these aren't toys. They're investments.
Mac and cheese, let's go.
Wait. We haven't met. Don't really know many of you.
Stealing illegal contraband, running with syndicates. I could say you're a threat to the Empire. But I won't have to if you're smart.
Oh, nice.
Bribing.
Thanks. But I'm smart enough to get myself out of
This
trouble.
game's
You
kind of
pay
big.
tax just
Right?
like everyone else.
Whoa, kid, let's just relax.
I really wonder how much of your
You won't
like,
make it, Dr.
actions
Shah,
actually make a
alive.
difference.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
just
I was
play out
wondering this
differently.
whole time, like what happened if I didn't get caught? You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
none of that whole chase
Right, yeah.
or shootout would happen, right?
Or like if you do bribe her, does it just we walk out all clean, no problem? Like
Move to apprehend.
That Imperial announcement wouldn't be about you, would it?
Could be.
I told you not to trust her.
Not the first time we've outrun the Empire.
So you can be wanted on different planets, it seems.
Guys, I
Oh,
just did a
looks
thing.
like Looks like you're gonna fly out of using a ship.
Space.
We need to leave.
My
Yeah,
Starfield
no
controller
kidding.
is ordered. It will arrive on Friday.
Nice.
Yes,
Nice.
Yeah, I think I need one too.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
Instant regret on the cost. It's not a cheap controller.
Yeah.
You have to go mow a few lawns and things.
This game is
Oh, now
far
you get
along.
to-
I bet this comes out.
Wow,
in February.
dude.
Go right out into space.
Right out into space.
Okay, get out there. Some thick clouds.
It takes time, Sean. You can't just hold space.
Here we are.
like
Oh,
Star-
snap!
Oh, are we good?
Nothing on the
Stuff out here.
sensors.
I love the
Yeah.
font. The
Wow.
Star Wars font they're using.
Same.
Anybody on the sensors now?
Very solo.
TIE fighters on us.
Right into dogfighting. Let's do it.
Let's
Inclined
go,
reminded
dude.
that we should shake the Empire quickly.
Thanks, I'm working on it.
Dude, this looks awesome.
Don't get penisy.
ND, get us out of here.
Dueling hyperdrive.
I like that before.
Do a barrel roll.
You actually have to calculate.
Let's jump.
The hyperspace jump.
Oh, I love it.
Yes.
We made it.
Good thing they didn't fly through a ship or anything.
Well, that's why they calculated, Sean.
Oh, fair.
Ooh, I love it. They did the Star Wars fade
Yep.
cut.
The white.
Hey,
Oh,
I want to buy
Oh,
one.
I stuck one.
I want one.
So, where do we go next?
anywhere we want.
Dude, this game looks huge.
Holy cow! Same here, Oh, I love it. A Star Wars game without
like it.
Jedis, like it. Oh, it's so good.
It's gonna be good.
2024. Okay.
So good. Just when
Give
it
me
hits your
early
lip.
2024.
December
Yeah,
31st, 2023. Come on.
It'll be out sometime next year.
That looks amazing. Yeah. And Mike
Look at all
Minotti.
those excited people.
Did you say Mike Madonna?
That looked like Mike Minotti back there.
Oh, I thought you said Mike Madonna.
Well, what about this? Don't you mean Robo Mitch? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I think we can be calling this. I don't think we're going to anything. So there we go. That was the Ubisoft.
That was very good.
Oh, look at all these people.
Oh,
I love that they do this.
They're doing
Yes,
the
everybody
SNL, the
deserves.
SNL thing.
Mm-hmm.
They're doing-
They didn't show like everything that they have going on, but they showed very good portions of
They
some
showed enough. Yeah.
pretty big games. Yeah.
They showed the next,
Look
like,
under.
what, 6 to 8 months, theoretically, if those rumors about Star Wars are true. Like, this is, like, it was enough, dude. It was enough to get us excited for what they have upcoming.
All right, let's.
It was very good.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. We are
Yeah.
now back. First of all, before we get into it, real quick, I just want to say again, huge thank you to everyone who's come out to the stream today. I really appreciate it. We had a ton of viewers, a ton of new viewers, by the way. So also huge thank you to everyone who popped in. By the way, thank you, Pej EP and Crispy Plays Live for following us on the Twitch channel. Thank you so much for throwing us
Thank
that
you.
follow.
Yeah.
And also huge thank you to our friends at Ubisoft Canada, or just Ubisoft in general for helping partner with us on this live stream today. So obviously tonight, I think we're going to save kind of the big discussion for the PlayStation Drive happening later this evening, 8 p.m. Eastern time, I believe, right, guys?
Correct.
Yeah. So that'll be on the youtube.com/Carpool Gaming. But real quick, I would just want to go around the horn since we're all here, since we're all gathered here today, and kind of find out how everyone kind of felt about this showcase. So we'll go, Sean, in clockwise fashion.
Whatever that
We're going to start with Court. We're going to start with Court, Mr. Ubisoft himself. Because in clockwise fashion, see, we're going to go.
I know, but I thought you were starting with me and then going clockwise.
No, I wanted to see you specifically because you keep saying you have no idea what clockwise.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
No one.
All right,
No one
Court,
does.
Honestly,
start us off.
I had a smile on my face pretty much the whole time. Assassin's Creed Mirage looked amazing. It's supposedly only like a 10-hour story, by the way, like 8-10 hours to finish the game. But I thought they put a lot of fan service into the original Assassin's Creeds in there, even with the down to the noises of the hidden blade coming out and the animation styles. That looked amazing. Heck, the Crew 2, the Crew Motorsport or whatever, like that wasn't a game that was on my radar. That looked really cool. Far Cry Avatar looked unbelievable. It looked great. I like the Far Cry games, so to me, that's just, it'll just be a fun game. But to be totally honest, as a huge Star Wars fan, like I still can't get over what I just saw. Like yesterday, finding out about Star Wars Outlaws and finally getting the name, like we knew Massive was working on it, a studio that is one of my favorites because they make one of my favorite games. To get this and see what it looks like, I'm blown away. Like I want to watch it again just to go through Easter eggs. I almost thought I saw a barcode, like a scannable barcode on when they were walking into the bar, and I'm wondering if we just missed it. But like, it just looks so cool. It was good. It was about video games. There was a great presentation. It was just good.
Nice. Matt, how about you, man?
Yeah, I thought it was really solid. Yeah, like Avatar looks great. What I have to say about everything that we saw today, like the visual fidelity that we're getting from Ubisoft over the course of these next few games looks beautiful. Avatar and Star Wars both looked a lot better than I think I was expecting, and that's not because of Ubisoft or anything else. I think it's just like, over the course of this generation, we've been playing very much, in both camps between the PS4 and the old Xboxes and the new stuff. So I have to say, like, kudos to them for what looks visually stunning. The Crew is not for me. X-Defiant actually piqued my interest. It looks fun. So between X-Defiant, Avatar, and Star Wars, obviously, like there was enough here to keep me interested. I thought the pacing was good. I love the little Ubisoft weirdness that we got throughout. Obviously, Assassin's Creed looks great. So I thought it was a good showing. I thought they were really solid.
Nice. Sean?
Yeah.
God, we're gonna be doing that all day, aren't we?
Yeah. Soundbite. Look, man, Ubisoft has been quiet for a while and people have been wondering what has been going on. So I think that this was in the same light as Xbox yesterday. They really needed to come out swinging. And I feel like they did. Lots of different types of games, all the way from 2D Metroidvanias to gigantic Star Wars games and Pandora with Avatar. I just think it was really, really strong. They even got me thinking maybe I should think twice about the Crew. Maybe Court's got me thinking maybe I should give that one a try with Motorfest. So very strong. And I think, how long was it? I feel like they didn't keep us too long. It didn't
just over an hour.
Yeah, like some Ubisoft presentations have been like 2.5 hours long in the past. So they focused up. They didn't have to give us updates on all the games they have in the works. There's still questions I think that a lot of people have, but there was enough here to distract us from those. So I'm happy, and I like when Ubisoft is really crushing it like this. Like I think the whole industry is good when Ubisoft is pushing forward like this. So kudos to Ubisoft.
Folks, sorry to interrupt. I gotta get going. Gotta get back to work, but I will see y'all later for Capcom and for the PlayStation Drive.
Absolutely. Have a good rest of your day, Matt. We'll see you later.
Bye.
And then as for me, I actually liked what Ubisoft had here. I thought they had some great stuff. There weren't really like lulls in this presentation as well, which was nice. Like the presentation moved at a quick and fast pace. And honestly, I just liked what we saw as well. Like Star Wars was really impressive, and it was definitely like I think we could all probably agree, probably the best thing we saw today. But I mean, Mirage looked really good. Avatar looked really solid. Like I was actually, kind of like middling on Avatar, but after that presentation today, I'm actually much more excited about that game now. And I think just a lot of stuff they showed today, like you're right about the crew as well, Sean, where it was like, I didn't know if I would ever go back and play a crew game again. And I think they sold me on at least trying Motorfest out and giving it a try and seeing if I get into it. But Seth,
I've never been hungrier for some Kraft macaroni and cheese than I am right now, folks.
Yes.
No, I thought it was pretty good. I'll say this, man, like 2 of my most anticipated games of next year are Prince of Persia and Star Wars now.
There it is.
You know, like I'm so hyped for both of those games, and I think they both showed incredibly well. You know, Assassin's Creed Mirage, like I've been kind of interested in that, but after seeing like extended gameplay, knowing that it's gonna be this more digestible thing and not even charging full price for it, I'm like day one on that. Like I want to support that idea. I think that's awesome. Yeah, there was it was really good, dude. Avatar I think looks great too. Like I think that, you know, that's hitting at the right time, like that sort of Christmas break kind of game where you can just kind of like, that's like such a podcast game, you know what I mean? Just like turn the brain off, clear out some base camps and whatever, and looks gorgeous. Yeah, I mean, they had a really good showing here. There's some things that like are still in the ether that I would like to hear more about from them. I wasn't surprised to not see, you know, Beyond Good and Evil 2 here. You know, that game's never going to come out, but
yeah,
still really, really great, man.
Yeah, exactly. There were a couple things like in the clip shows that I almost wish we saw more, like the Mario Rabbids DLC as an example.
Yeah.
Like I wish like they maybe would have had, you know, some gameplay to show off or release dates for any of it, because we did kind of have like coming this fall for a lot of that stuff. Because they showed even just that DLC that's out pretty soon as well, like little snippets of that, but that was really
Nintendo partner showcase.
As a Division fan, I was actually worried. I'm a little bit apprehensive now that Heartland got its blog post, but got nothing really shown here.
Yeah,
which is interesting.
Yeah, like there's a couple
plays Division 2.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to probably later on this evening. Like, who are we kidding?
Yeah, at this point. But yeah, actually, you bring up a good point, Seth, because I still think, you know, with your point about Mario Rabbids, I still think there is a possibility of a partner showcase this week, and like especially after Summer Game Fest and stuff. I'm even more confident that we're seeing a partner showcase or something this week. Probably
it's coming. There'll be one.
Yeah. But otherwise, I think, is there anything else anyone wanted to touch on before we sign off? Because like I said, we're going to have a much deeper discussion about this later tonight. PlayStation Drive, 8 p.m.
I'll touch on Court.
Just wanted to hold on. It's this hand. Well, no, it's this way. No, hold on.
We have to remember it's mirrored Court, like a weatherman.
Yeah. I want to thank everybody for stopping in. I hope you all got your drops. We were very happy that we could even have that and get the partnership, so you guys can get like a little bonus besides getting to spend the last hour and a half with us. So I just appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
All right.
So
also just shout out as well. We are reacting to the Capcom showcase tonight as well, 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time over on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/Carpool Gaming. So if you want to watch the Capcom showcase with us, make sure to head on over there. We should have a link for that soon on the YouTube page. And then other than that, again, PlayStation Drive, 8 p.m. youtube.com/Carpool Gaming. Well, until next time, friends, it's been Court Lalonde and Sean Capri and Seth Sturgill, and I'm Ryan Turford. This has been the Ubisoft Showcase, and we're out. Good night, everybody.
Hey, y'all. Thanks for tuning into the Nintendo Drive. If you're hanging